Hi, my name is Tobias Shaw. I'm the circus teacher here at Centrum. So far I've been doing juggling, Diablo, Adagio with the kids here. We did a little bit of clowning as well. I'm a circus performer and I do those three disciplines as well as some aerial work. I do trapeze and aerial silk. Adagio is a type of circus talent that involves, it's sort of a circus gymnastics. And it usually involves 2 people or 3 people doing kind of weight balance, weight sharing, and balance techniques to create these really cool physical structures, I guess. Diablo is, it looks sort of like a large yo-yo, and it's spun on a string attached to 2 sticks. It's also called Chinese yo-yo. So those have been the 3 things we've been doing with the kids, and we've had 4 days to work on it, and they've just taken extreme steps forward in 4 days. It's amazing the progress they've all made. We're going to have a sharing tonight, and I'm really impressed with what everyone's been doing. I think it's going to be fantastic. Everyone at the camp has been extremely engaged in everything we've been working on, and it's so exciting. They've all taken such enormous strides forward in their work. During class, we touched on clowning briefly. We just had time to watch a couple of videos and talk a little bit about the fundamentals of clowning. One tool that I've really gotten to love and use again and again is YouTube. It's a fantastic research tool, and the stuff you can find on there is just incredible. So, pulling videos off YouTube, I showed them some stuff from Cirque du Soleil, some clowning skits from Cirque du Soleil, an old Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton bit from Limelight. And so we got a chance to talk about some of the fundamentals of clowning, physical comedy, the way you can isolate your body to create different illusions or impressions on your audience. And so we covered a wide variety of different types of clowning, very old school, very more traditional clowning, and then some more contemporary clowning, clowning on film, clowning in the live circus setting. This is my second time working at Centrum. I was here about this time last year working in the Blue Heron Week, which is a week coming up in 2 weeks. It's one school. And both times my experience has been fantastic. The other teachers that we've had here, it's such a wide array of skills, and it's so rare as a clown and circus performer, an actor. It's so rare that I get to spend a lot of time around African dancers and steel drummers, visual artists. So I feel very fortunate to have gotten to work with this amazing, talented staff for this week. And the entire group at Centrum, the faculty here has been extremely welcoming, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's an amazing place to come to and get to stay. So I feel very fortunate to have gotten to work here, and I hope to come back in the future. The future of clowning is really a big question mark. So I guess we'll just have to all wait and find out. But I think that we're creating it right now, and these kids are going to be the future of clowning and circus and steel drumming and visual art and everything. They are the future of all these disciplines. So it's whatever direction they take it, but it's interesting in looking at some of the older clowning skits and some of the newer stuff, the way that our sensibilities towards comedy and clowning have developed and changed. Looking at some Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton stuff, the kids can appreciate the skill involved, but it's not funny to them in the way that it once was, or it's a different sensibility than what we're used to today. So who knows what it'll be like in the years to come, but I think we're creating it now. And I'm really excited that I feel like circus is making a resurgence in the last, I don't know how many years, but recently I feel like there have been a big resurgence with circus, and I think it is due a lot to Cirque du Soleil. I think they've really frontiered a lot of revolutionary things in circus and really vitalizing circus. And I think we'll see it grow in a lot of other disciplines. And one of my passions, I'm an actor and a circus performer, and so one of my passions has been to find ways to combine different elements of circus and theater and blend the two together. In 10 years, I have a vision of starting a company that combines circus and theater and doing some traditional work, some contemporary work, and some new work with a circus take on it, and using the body to create sets and using aerial skills and ground acts to build environment and things like that. So that's my passion, and that's where I see myself in 10 years. Working with kids I've been doing it for about 5 or 6 years, teaching children. I started at a circus camp in Santa Barbara, teaching ground acts, juggling, and that kind of thing. From there, I started to learn aerial skills. I was working with trapeze and lyra and aerial silk. And I'm currently teaching in LA. I'm teaching trapeze and aerial silk and lyra at a company in LA. So I love teaching children and young adults, and I find it extremely rewarding. And like I said earlier, I think they're the future of all this stuff. So it's really rewarding to get to pass on my passion to the next generation of circus performers and aerialists, and just watch them excel at all this stuff. So it's been really exciting watching these kids learn these skills and to see this fire get lit inside of them, and to hope that it stays lit and it'll stay burning and they keep it alive, and take these skills that I've been teaching them this week and take them home and get some of these equipments, the Diablos or juggling balls. The juggling balls I use are just tennis balls that I've cut open, stuffed with beans, and then taped back up. So I've showed all these kids how to make them. They're really quite simple. And it's great to think that, you know, this small week can go on and become a bigger chapter in these kids' lives and really guide them, and maybe they can become circus performers and use this to fuel their lives. And that's what I'd like to think of leaving behind and instilling in these kids. And apparently through this centrumyouth.ning.com, I'll be able to keep in touch with them and see what they're up to. And it's been a really great week, and I've been so excited to work with these kids, and I feel very fortunate to be here. My name's Toby Shaw, and I've been the circus teacher for Centrum for this week. Thank you.